February is American Heart Month, and all this week, 22 News is focusing on your heart health. Joining us live in studio tonight to answer all of your questions is Dr. Ali Haider, a cardiologist at Cooley Dickinson Healthcare. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's start with the basics. What is heart disease?
So when we talk about heart disease, what we're generally focusing on is plaque buildup within the arteries of the heart. Okay, this is what leads to all these deaths we talk about. This is what the #1 killer is in America today. We're talking about plaque buildup. So this starts at a very young age, okay, and over time, this plaque will build up within the walls of the arteries of the heart, and eventually this can lead to a ruptured plaque causing a heart attack, which is the blockage and a complete occlusion of the blood vessel supplying the heart muscle. And this is what leads to all the problems that we talk about with heart disease being the #1 killer.
Who's most at risk?
So there are several established risk factors. Lifestyle issues, people who are overweight, people who smoke and leading an unhealthy diet, obviously all these are contributors. Diabetes is a huge one. People with untreated elevated blood pressure, and of course family history. And there's a lot of genetic factors that we don't have much control of, and family history is another big one. These are probably the major risk factors for heart disease.
Going back decades, heart attacks were usually associated with middle-aged men, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Women are also at risk, correct?
Correct. Women are at risk. It remains the #1 killer for women in the United States as well. You know, the incidence of heart attacks and death from heart attacks has dramatically decreased over the years, but it remains a major problem. And for women, you know, we traditionally think, as you said, a male, middle-aged male smoker having heart disease, but women are susceptible and oftentimes present atypically, and that can often be missed. So it's very important to think about it in both men and women.
Okay, what happens if heart disease is left untreated?
Untreated heart disease basically can lead to heart attacks. Even if you survive a heart attack, that can lead to things down the line such as congestive heart failure. As the aging population, people are living longer. We've seen a lot more congestive heart failure problems as well. Strokes, people with heart attacks and heart disease are at risk for strokes as well, which go hand in hand together. So untreated, unrecognized heart disease and risk factors will lead to either death, stroke, heart failure, and other problems down the line.
All right, Dr. Haider, thank you for joining us. And if you have a question for Dr. Haider, he will be back at 6 o'clock to answer any of your questions. So send them to reportit@wwlp.com.